Hello and welcome to everyone joining us for our race meeting at Greyville today on the Poly Track. The first race is due off at 12:30 over 1400 meters. I'm going to give you the selections for the races and some each way bets, and hopefully we come out on top with your winning team, Marshall's World of Sport. In the opening event, it's run over 1400 meters. When looking at the field, nothing really stands out in the opener, so I'm going to go with number 5, All Around the World, from the Clinton Binder stable. A good second to Diani last time out when just touched off in the latter stages. Has a half decent draw and just looking course and distance suited on that last run. That'll be the first selection. To beat number 2, Color of Money, who will be going back over a extended distance. The last 2 runs have been over 1200. They tried over 1600 earlier, but from a neat draw and Richard Free in the irons, big run number 2, Color of Money, and then we're going to go numbers 3, Firu Star, and number 1, Ultimate Jewel. This was also I'd keep a very close eye on from the one draw. I see they've taken the tongue tie off, they've taken the blinkers off, a set of cheap pieces at this point in time as we're recording. So closer to race time, take note of any additional scratchings or changes, but Ultimate Jewel, a horse that you have to factor in. Moving on to race number 2. In race number 2, I'm going to lean with number 7, Musharaya. Musharaya, this is from the Daryl Moore stable. Now look at the 3 runs to date. First run, 40-1, down 7-1. The second run, 14-1, down 3-1. The third run, drifted, 7-1, out 10-1. Putting the blinkers on, and you just got to say the horse is obviously showing something back home. The money's come in 2 occasions, a big amount of money perhaps. They had a nice go and they thought they'd go very close to winning. This could be the ideal opportunity for Musharaya to get it right. And this is the type of field that there's nothing too strong in here, and it might be on the button today. For second, I'm going to go with number 4, Meredith Grey, and then number 3, Declare War, back in that third position. We'll then move along to race 3, where number 4, Shell Seeker. I think this could be the value in the race. When you look at the field, once again, there's 1 or 2 scratchings. I think number 3, Venturous, has been taken out. That was a big fancy. And with Venturous out, number 4, Shell Seeker. I remember calling that race first time at Scottsville, and she absolutely obliterated the opposition. She won like a good horse and looked like a horse who was going to go on and do bigger and better things. And then unfortunately had a long break, came back, and the next 2 runs way below par. Last time out, improved 5 lengths behind, although second to last. I think there's a lot of improvement. Is quite talented, but obviously has the issues. But number 4, Shell Seeker, for me in race number 3, I think that could be a little bit of value. Moving along to race number 4. Now, here's going to be our play of the day in the form of number 7, Aisling. Now, you know Aisling quite well. We've been following this horse for a while. Merit rating, strike of the day, from a 99 down to a 69. Now they've put Malaseda Kacheri on, who takes the 4 kgs off. So slunging at the weights here, trading at around 9-2. And this is a horse, if reproducing the best form, has taken on a lot stronger. The merit rating 102s behind Mount Laurel, Supreme Quest, and the likes of Lady Legend. So if number 7, Aisling, doesn't use up too much energy early to overcome the draw, the 1400 meters, no problem. I think this is the value bet and the merit rating strike of the day. The exacta horse will be number 3, Royal Kitty. Race number 5, I make a real tough event. So race number 5, we're not going to get too heavily involved. We'll move straight on to race number 6. Year number 4, Master Kiku. I believe this is a horse who they found how to ride him. He likes to come from off the speed, and I think his conditions could suit Master Kiku today. He's got the 1 win on the Poly, the 1 over the distance. Must be a huge runner, Master Kiku, and I think he could be the value from the Yogas Governor stable. The stable has turned the corner of late. They've had some winners. The money's been coming for their runners, so keep a close eye on Master Kiku. He'll get a perfect ride from the saddle, and he'll be covered up, just waiting to pounce. In the last 300 meters, when push comes to shove, I think he'll be able to motor on by. Second to last race, race number 7. Now, yeah, the field I think's been cut down because 5 Banzai Pipeline at this stage is a scratching. So at the time of recording, there's 6 runners going to post. Number 1, Eventador. They put the blinkers on last time, and a horse who doesn't seem to really concentrate. Even when he got to Lucretius last time, although Lucretius was hanging towards the inside, I remember Keegan de Mello in the post race saying that he wasn't really concentrating. He just hit the front and then he started to go through the motions. So you get the feeling the extra trip's going to suit him. He's got the draw. He'll be in a good striking position, and once he's got a clear passage, I'm expecting him to run on by this field. When you look at the rest of the opposition, they're quite moderate. A horse like number 6, Sonia Dor, that's a horse who could be in the money. We then move to the 8th and final event, where number 8, Maria Coralina, is ready for her next win. Another merit rating strike from a 90 down to a 72. Muzi Yeni jumps into the irons of Maria Coralina. And if you look at her poly form, she's yet to win on the poly, but she has got 3 second placings. And she showed in her last 2 runs, second to Let's Not Linger, and then second to Shape of You, which was on the poly in a merit rated 80. She's also taken on a lot stronger in the past. And let's just have a look here. This is a merit rated 73. So Maria Coralina, I also believe one of the better bets on the card. And the main danger for me is definitely going to be Trump My Queen number 5. So that's just about a race by race summary. We've given you some outlooks on the horses, and hopefully they do it for us on the track. On behalf of Marshall's World of Sport and myself, Sheldon Peters, have a wonderful and a top day's racing.